Did you know fear can stop you from chasing your dreams? It's true. Even famous stars like Tom Holland felt scared before they became big. Here's a surprising fact. Tom was so nervous during his Spider-Man audition that he almost quit. Imagine a scared kid facing a lion or climbing a tall mountain. That's how big his fear was. But he didn't give up. He faced it and won. Today, he's a superhero on screen and in real life. This story isn't just about Tom, it's about you too. Many people feel shy or afraid to speak English. Maybe you worry about making mistakes. Maybe you feel nervous in class or with friends. I get it. I've been there. But here's the good news. You can overcome fear, just like Tom did. How? With practice, courage, and a little fun. That's what we'll do today. Hello, friends. I'm Phoebe from Learn English with Stories 365. I'm here to help you learn English with exciting stories. Today, we're jumping into Tom Holland's journey. From a shy dancer to Spider-Man, he faced his fears. And you can too. This lesson is packed with new words, speaking practice, and tips to feel confident. You'll learn English fast, have fun, and feel ready to talk to anyone. No more fear, just progress. We've got 60 minutes of adventure ahead. You'll hear Tom's story, learn 30 useful words, and practice speaking like a star. Ready to swing into action? Part 1's up now. Let's start with Tom's early life and see how his dreams began. Grab a notebook, hit play, and let's go. Part 1. Tom Holland's early life. Let's start at the beginning of Tom Holland's story. He wasn't always Spider-Man. He was just a boy with big dreams. Tom Holland was born on June 1st, 1996, in London, England. That's a big city with lots of people, buses, and tall buildings. Growing up, Tom lived with his parents and 3 younger brothers. His family was happy and busy. Tom's dad was a writer, and his mom worked as a photographer. They loved seeing Tom grow and try new things. As a little boy, Tom didn't sit still. He liked to move, play, and have fun. One thing he loved most was dancing. Yes, dancing. Can you imagine Spider-Man dancing? It's true, and it's how his story begins. When Tom was very young, he started dance classes. He wasn't good at math or science at school, but he was amazing at dancing. He had a special talent. Talent means a natural ability to do something well. For Tom, dancing was his talent. He could move his body in ways that made people smile and clap. His family saw this and said, "Wow, Tom, you're so good at this." They wanted him to keep going. So, Tom joined a dance group called Nifty, Feet. This group practiced together and danced in front of people. Tom loved being part of it. He wasn't shy when he danced. He felt happy and free. Dancing became his dream. A dream is something you want very much to happen. Tom's dream was to perform and make people happy. Now, let's talk about performing. To perform means to act, dance, or sing in front of people. Tom loved to perform. He didn't just dance at home or in class. He wanted to show his talent to more people. One day, something exciting happened. When Tom was about 7 years old, he went to a big dance event. It was in a place called Richmond near London. There he danced with Nifty Feet, and someone important saw him. This person worked in theater. Theater is a place where people watch plays and shows. This person thought, Tom is special. He has talent. This moment was the start of something big. Tom didn't know it yet, but his life was about to change. Soon after that event, Tom got a chance to perform on a stage. A stage is a place where people perform. It's usually big, with lights and a crowd watching. Imagine standing on a stage with hundreds of people looking at you. It's exciting, right? For Tom, it was a dream come true. He started dancing in a show called Billy Elliot. We'll talk more about that later, but for now, know this. The stage was where Tom's journey began. A journey is a trip or experience from one place to another. Tom's journey was from a small dance class to a big stage. He didn't become Spider-Man overnight. It took time, practice, and a lot of hard work. Let's think about Tom's early life for a moment. He wasn't rich or famous as a kid. He was a normal boy who loved dancing. His family helped him follow his dream. His talent made him stand out, and his love for performing took him to new places. That's what makes his story so exciting. He started small, but he dreamed big. Now, let's learn some new words from this part of the story. We already talked about talent. It means a natural ability to do something well. Tom had talent in dancing. Another word is dream. A dream is something you want very much to happen. Tom's dream was to perform. The third word is perform. To perform means to act, dance, or sing in front of people. Tom loved to perform for others. The fourth word is stage. A stage is a place where people perform. Tom danced on a stage with his group. The last word is journey. A journey is a trip or experience from one place to another. Tom's journey started with dancing and took him to amazing places. Let's practice these words. Repeat after me. I have a talent. Say it again. I have a talent. Good. Now try. My dream is to perform. Say it. My dream is to perform. Great job. Next, say, I want to perform on a stage. Repeat. I want to perform on a stage. Excellent. Finally say, my journey is exciting. Say it. My journey is exciting. You're doing so well. Before we move to the next part, let's think about you. Tom had a dream to perform. What about you? What was your dream when you were a child? Maybe you wanted to be a teacher, a doctor, or a dancer like Tom. Maybe you dreamed of traveling or helping people. Whatever it was, dreams are important. They push us to try new things. Tom's early life shows us that even small steps can lead to big adventures. His love for dancing was just the start. In the next part, we'll see how he got his big break and took his talent to a new level. So, stick with me, friends. We're on this journey together, and it's going to be fun. Now, let's practice speaking one more time. I want you to say this. When I was a child, my dream was... Finish the sentence with your own dream. For example, when I was a child, my dream was to be a teacher. Or, when I was a child, my dream was to travel the world. Pause the video for a moment and say it out loud. You can even write it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your dreams. Speaking English is all about practice, and you're doing great. Tom Holland worked hard to follow his dream, and you're working hard to learn English. That's something to be proud of. Part 2. The Big Break with Billy Elliot. Tom Holland's journey was just starting. He loved dancing, and he was good at it. But something big was about to happen. When Tom was 9 years old, he got a chance to audition for a musical. An audition is a test to show your skills for a role. Tom didn't know it then, but this audition would change his life. The musical was called Billy Elliot. It's a famous show about a boy who loves to dance, just like Tom. This was his big break, and it was so exciting. Imagine being a kid and getting a chance to perform for hundreds of people. That's what happened to Tom, and he was ready to work hard. Let's talk about Billy Elliot. This musical is a story about a boy named Billy. He lives in a small town in England. His family doesn't have much money, but Billy has a dream to dance. He wants to be a ballet dancer, even though some people don't like it. Tom auditioned to play Billy. He had to dance and show his talent. The audition was tough. Many kids tried, but Tom was special. He practiced a lot. To practice means to do something many times to get better. Tom danced every day to prepare. He wanted to be the best, and his hard work paid off. He got the role. A role is a part you play in a movie, play, or show. Tom was going to be Billy Elliot on stage. Getting the role was a huge moment for Tom. He was so happy, but it wasn't easy. Playing Billy meant Tom had to leave his normal life. He moved to a new place to train and perform. He joined a big theater in London called the West End. The West End is famous for its shows. People come from all over the world to watch plays and musicals there. Tom had to dance every night. He learned ballet, tap dancing, and even gymnastics. It was hard work, but it gave him confidence. Confidence means feeling sure of yourself and your abilities. Tom started to believe in himself. He wasn't just a kid from London anymore. He was a star on stage, and people loved watching him. Tom performed in Billy Elliot for 2 years. That's a long time. From 2008 to 2010, he danced as Billy. He was only 12 when he started, but he grew up fast. Every night, he went on stage and danced in front of a big crowd. Sometimes he felt tired. Sometimes he missed his family. But he didn't give up. He loved performing, and he got better and better. People started to notice him. They said, "This boy is amazing. He has talent." Playing Billy wasn't just a job for Tom. It was a chance to chase his dreams. To chase means to run after, or try to get something. Tom chased his dream of being a performer, and it took him to new places. Let's learn some new words from this part of the story. The first word is audition. An audition is a test to show your skills for a role. Tom had an audition for Billy Elliot. The second word is role. A role is a part you play in a movie, play, or show. Tom's role was Billy. The third word is practice. To practice means to do something many times to get better. Tom practiced dancing a lot. The fourth word is confidence. Confidence means feeling sure of yourself and your abilities. Tom gained confidence from performing. The last word is chase. To chase means to run after or try to get something. Tom chased his dream of being a star. Let's practice these words together. Repeat after me. I had an audition. Say it again. I had an audition. Good. Now try. I got a role. Say it, I got a role. Great job. Next, say, I practice every day. Repeat. I practice every day. Excellent. Now say, I have confidence. Say it. I have confidence. You're doing so well. Finally, say, I chase my dreams. Repeat. I chase my dreams. Fantastic. These words are important. They help us talk about trying new things and believing in ourselves, just like Tom did. Tom's time in Billy Elliot was a big step. It wasn't just about dancing. It was about growing up and learning. He learned how to work hard. He learned how to perform under pressure. He learned how to be part of a team. The show had many dancers and actors, and Tom worked with them every day. He made friends and had fun, but he also had to be serious. Playing Billy was a big responsibility. People paid money to watch him, and he wanted to do his best. This experience made him stronger. It gave him the skills he would need later in life. Think about this for a moment. Tom was only a kid, but he was already chasing his dreams. He wasn't afraid to try something big. He didn't let fear stop him. That's a lesson for all of us. Sometimes we have to take a chance. Sometimes we have to work hard, even when it's difficult. Tom's big break with Billy Elliot showed him that he could do anything if he tried. It was the start of his journey to Hollywood, but we'll talk about that later. For now, let's focus on how this role changed his life. Before we move on, let's practice speaking. I want you to say this. I worked hard to get my first big chance. Say it out loud. I worked hard to get my first big chance. Good. Now think about your own life. What was your first big chance? Maybe it was a test at school. Maybe it was a job or a sport. Pause the video for a moment and say this. My first big chance was... Finish the sentence with your own idea. For example, my first big chance was playing soccer with my team. Or, my first big chance was speaking English with a friend. You can write it in the comments too. I'd love to hear your stories. Tom's story is so exciting because it shows us what's possible. He started as a dancer with a dream. Then, he got a big break with Billy Elliot. This role gave him confidence and opened new doors. In the next part, we'll see how Tom took his talents to Hollywood. He faced new challenges and fears, but he didn't stop. His journey is full of lessons for us, and we're just getting started. So, stay with me, friends. We're going to swing into the next part of this adventure. Soon, Part 3. Facing Fears in Hollywood. Tom Holland's journey was getting bigger. He danced in Billy Elliot and became a star on stage. But he wanted more. He wanted to act in movies. So he decided to try Hollywood. Hollywood is a place in America where many movies are made. It's full of actors, directors, and big dreams. Moving to Hollywood was exciting for Tom, but it was also scary. He wasn't a kid dancing in London anymore. He was a young actor trying to make it in a new world. This part of his story is all about facing fears. Let's see what happened when Tom took this big step. When Tom started acting in movies, he felt nervous. Nervous means feeling worried or afraid. Tom was nervous about many things. He had to audition for movie roles, just like he did for Billy Elliot. But now, the auditions were bigger. He had to meet famous directors and actors. He had to speak in front of cameras. Sometimes he worried a lot. To worry means to feel anxious about something. Tom worried about failing. To fail means to not succeed at something. What if he didn't get the role? What if people didn't like him? These thoughts made him scared. He wasn't sure if he was good enough. One of Tom's biggest auditions was for Spider-Man. This happened in 2015. Tom was 19 years old, and he wanted to play Spider-Man in a new movie. Spider-Man is a superhero who swings from buildings and fights bad guys. It's a huge role, and many actors wanted it. Tom was excited, but he was also terrified. Terrified means very scared. He felt terrified because this was his dream role. He loved Spider-Man as a kid, and now he had a chance to be him. But the audition was hard. He had to do stunts, act, and show his personality. He didn't know if he could do it. Tom also felt shy during this time. Shy means feeling uncomfortable around people. He wasn't used to Hollywood. In London, he danced with friends and felt safe. But in Hollywood, he met new people every day. He had to talk to directors, producers, and other actors. Sometimes he didn't know what to say. He felt shy when he had to speak in front of big groups. Imagine standing in a room with strangers watching you. That's how Tom felt. He wanted to do well, but his fears made it hard. He started to think, maybe I can't do this. Maybe Hollywood is too big for me. Let's learn some new words from this part of the story. The first word is nervous. Nervous means feeling worried or afraid. Tom felt nervous about auditions. The second word is worry. To worry means to feel anxious about something. Tom worried about failing. The third word is fail. To fail means to not succeed at something. Tom didn't want to fail in Hollywood. The fourth word is shy. Shy means feeling uncomfortable around people. Tom felt shy with new people. The last word is terrified. Terrified means very scared. Tom was terrified during his Spider-Man audition. Let's practice these words together. Repeat after me. I feel nervous. Say it again. I feel nervous. Good. Now try. I worry about school. Say it. I worry about school. Great job. Next, say, I don't want to fail. Repeat. I don't want to fail. Excellent. Now say, I feel shy with new people. Say it. I feel shy with new people. You're doing so well. Finally say, I was terrified yesterday. Repeat. I was terrified yesterday. Fantastic. These words help us talk about our feelings, just like Tom felt in Hollywood. Tom's fears were real, but they didn't stop him. He kept going, even when he felt nervous. He practiced his lines for the Spider-Man audition. He worked hard to show his talent. He didn't let worry or shyness hold him back. This is a big lesson for us. Fear is normal. Everyone feels nervous sometimes. Maybe you feel shy when you speak English. Maybe you worry about making mistakes. That's okay. Tom felt the same way, but he didn't give up. He faced his fears, and that's what made him strong. The Spider-Man audition was a turning point for Tom. It was his chance to become a global star. He knew it was important. He didn't want to fail, so he gave it everything he had. He practiced his stunts. He learned his lines. He even did flips and jumps to show he could be Spider-Man. Directors watched him closely. They wanted to see if he was the right person for the role. Tom felt the pressure, but he didn't run away. He stayed and tried his best. That's what facing fears is all about. It's about trying, even when you're scared. Think about your own life for a moment. When do you feel nervous? Maybe it's when you speak English in class. Maybe it's when you meet new people. Tom felt nervous too, but he didn't let it stop him. He kept going, and that's why he succeeded. In the next part, we'll see how he overcame his fears and became Spider-Man. It's an exciting story, and it shows us that we can do hard things too. Before we move on, let's practice speaking. Say this. I felt nervous before my big test. Say it out loud. I felt nervous before my big test. Good. Now think about your own experience. When did you feel nervous? Pause the video and say this. I felt nervous when... Finish the sentence with your own idea. For example, I felt nervous when I spoke English for the first time. You can write it in the comments too. I'd love to hear from you. Tom's journey to Hollywood was full of challenges. He felt nervous, shy, and terrified. But he didn't let fear win. He chased his dream, just like he did with Billy Elliot. That's what makes his story so special. He shows us that fear is part of life, but we can face it. In the next part, we'll see how Tom overcame his fears and became Spider-Man. It's a big moment, and it's full of lessons for us. So, stay with me, friends! We're going to swing into the next part of this adventure soon. Part 4. Overcoming Fears as Spider-Man. Tom Holland's big moment was here. He auditioned for Spider-Man, and guess what? He got the role. This was huge. He was going to be a superhero in a big movie. But getting the role didn't mean his fears were gone. Playing Spider-Man brought new challenges. Tom had to face his fears every day on set. He didn't give up, and that's what makes this part of his story so exciting. Let's see how he overcame his fears and became the Spider-Man we know today. Filming Spider-Man was not easy. Tom had to do stunts. A stunt is a dangerous action. In a movie, for Spider-Man, that meant jumping, flipping, and swinging on ropes. Imagine hanging high in the air with a camera watching you. It's scary. Tom wasn't used to stunts like this. He felt nervous at first. He also had to wear a tight Spider-Man suit. The suit was cool, but it was hard to move in. Tom felt pressure. Pressure means stress or a feeling of being pushed. He wanted to be perfect. He didn't want to fail. Directors, actors, and fans were counting on him. That pressure made him worry, but he didn't stop. Tom knew he needed help to face these challenges. He worked with a coach. A coach is a person who helps you improve a skill. His coach taught him how to do stunts safely. They practiced together every day. Tom learned how to jump, fall, and swing like Spider-Man. He also practiced his lines. He wanted his acting to be strong, too. Sometimes he made mistakes. A mistake is something you do wrong. For example, he might fall during a stunt or forget a line. But Tom didn't get upset. He laughed at his mistakes and tried again. This helped him feel more confident. He started to believe he could do it. One big way Tom overcame his fears was by facing them. To face means to deal with something difficult. He didn't run away from the stunts or the pressure. He stayed and worked hard. He told himself, "I can do this." He practiced until he got better. He talked to his coach and his friends when he felt scared. They supported him and made him feel strong. Slowly, his fears got smaller. He wasn't terrified anymore. He started to enjoy being Spider-Man. He had fun swinging around and acting with other famous actors. Facing his fears made him stronger, both in the movie and in real life. Let's learn some new words from this part of the story. The first word is stunt. A stunt is a dangerous action in a movie. Tom did stunts for Spider-Man. The second word is pressure. Pressure means stress or a feeling of being pushed. Tom felt pressure to be perfect. The third word is coach. A coach is a person who helps you improve a skill. Tom's coach helped him with stunts. The fourth word is mistake. A mistake is something you do wrong. Tom made mistakes but kept going. The last word is face. To face means to deal with something difficult. Tom faced his fears. Let's practice these words together. Repeat after me. I saw a stunt. Say it again. I saw a stunt. Good. Now try. I feel pressure sometimes. Say it. I feel pressure sometimes. Great job. Next, say, my coach helps me. Repeat. My coach helps me. Excellent. Now say, I made a mistake. Say it. I made a mistake. You're doing so well. Finally say, I face my fears. Repeat. I face my fears. Fantastic. These words help us talk about challenges and how we can overcome them, just like Tom did. Tom's hard work paid off. In 2016, he appeared in his first Spider-Man movie, Captain America: Civil War. People loved him. They said, "This is the best Spider-Man." After that, he starred in more Spider-Man movies, like Spider-Man, Homecoming. He became a global star. But it wasn't just about being famous. It was about growing. Tom learned that mistakes are okay. He learned that asking for help is smart. He learned that facing fears makes you stronger. These lessons helped him on set, and they helped him in life too. He wasn't the shy boy from London anymore. He was a confident actor who could do anything. Think about this for a moment. Tom faced big challenges, but he didn't give up. He did stunts, even when they scared him. He worked under pressure, even when it was hard. He asked for help from a coach when he needed it. And he didn't let mistakes stop him. That's a big lesson for us. We all have fears. Maybe you're afraid to speak English. Maybe you worry about making mistakes. That's normal. But like Tom, you can face your fears. You can practice, ask for help, and keep trying. That's how you get better. Before we move on, let's practice speaking. Say this. I faced my fear and won. Say it out loud. I faced my fear and won. Good. Now think about your own life. What fear did you face? Maybe you spoke English in front of people. Maybe you tried something new. Pause the video and say this. I faced my fear when... Finish the sentence with your own idea. For example, I faced my fear when I talked to my teacher in English. Or, I faced my fear when I joined a new class. You can write it in the comments too. I'd love to hear your stories. Tom's journey as Spider-Man shows us that overcoming fears is possible. He didn't become a superhero overnight. It took practice, hard work, and courage. In the next part, we'll look at Tom Holland today and the lessons we can learn from him. His story is full of inspiration, and it's not over yet. So, stay with me, friends. We're going to swing into the next part of this adventure soon. Tom faced his fears, and you can too. Let's keep learning together. Part 5. Tom Holland. Today and Lessons Learned. Tom Holland's journey didn't end with Spider-Man. He faced his fears, worked hard, and became a superstar. Today, Tom is one of the most famous actors in the world. He has starred in many movies, and people love him. To star means to be the main actor in a movie or show. Tom starred in Spider-Man, Homecoming, Spider-Man, Far From Home, and Spider-Man, No Way Home. He also acted in other big films like Uncharted and The Devil all the time. His career is amazing, and he's still young. Let's look at Tom Holland today and the lessons we can learn from his story. It's so exciting to see how far he's come. Tom isn't the shy boy he used to be. He's confident now. He talks to big crowds, meets fans, and works with famous actors. He's not afraid to try new things. For example, in Uncharted, he played a treasure hunter named Nathan Drake. It was different from Spider-Man, but Tom did a great job. He learned new skills and took risks. He also helps others. Tom works with charities and supports young actors. He knows what it's like to feel nervous, so he wants to help people chase their dreams. His success didn't happen by accident. It took courage. Courage means being brave even when you're scared. Tom's courage helped him grow, and it's inspiring to see. Let's talk about what Tom's story teaches us. First, fear is normal. Tom felt nervous, shy, and terrified many times. But he didn't let fear stop him. He faced it and kept going. That's a big lesson. You might feel scared when you speak English. That's okay. Everyone feels fear sometimes. The important thing is to try. Second, Tom shows us that hard work pays off. He practiced dancing, acting, and stunts. He didn't give up, even when it was hard. Third, he teaches us to ask for help. Tom worked with a coach and got support from friends. Support means help from others. Asking for support is smart, not weak. These lessons can help us in life and in learning English. Tom's journey is inspiring. To inspire means to make someone feel excited to do something. His story inspires us to be brave. He started as a dancer in London. He wasn't famous or rich, but he had a dream, and he worked hard to make it come true. Now he's a global star. He shows us that anyone can achieve their goals with effort and courage. Think about your own dreams. Maybe you want to speak English fluently. Maybe you want to travel or get a good job. Tom's story tells us it's possible. You don't have to be a superhero to succeed. You just need to try, practice, and believe in yourself. Let's learn some new words from this part of the story. The first word is star. To star means to be the main actor in a movie or show. Tom starred in Spider-Man movies. The second word is courage. Courage means being brave even when you're scared. Tom had courage to face his fears. The third word is support. Support means help from others. Tom got support from his coach. The fourth word is overcome. To overcome means to succeed against a problem. Tom overcame his fears. The last word is inspire. To inspire means to make someone feel excited, to do something. Tom's story inspires us. Let's practice these words together. Repeat after me. I want to star in a movie. Say it again. I want to star in a movie. Good. Now try. I have courage. Say it. I have courage. Great job. Next, say, my friends give me support. Repeat. My friends give me support. Excellent. Now say, I can overcome my fears. Say it. I can overcome my fears. You're doing so well. Finally, say, this story inspires me. Repeat. This story inspires me. Fantastic. These words help us talk about success and growing, just like Tom did. Tom Holland today is a happy and successful person. He loves his job. He enjoys acting, meeting fans, and trying new roles. He's not perfect, and he still makes mistakes. But he's okay with that. He knows mistakes help you learn. He also knows that courage and support are key. When he feels nervous, he remembers his journey. He thinks about dancing in Billy Elliot and auditioning for Spider-Man. Those moments made him strong. Now, he uses his success to help others. He talks to young actors and tells them, don't be afraid, you can do it. His story is a gift to us. It shows us how to overcome challenges and chase our dreams. Think about your own life for a moment. What can you learn from Tom? Maybe you're learning English and feel shy. That's normal. Tom felt shy too, but he kept going. Maybe you're afraid to make mistakes. Tom made mistakes, but he laughed and tried again. Maybe you need help. Tom asked for support, and it made him better. You can do the same. Practice English every day. Ask a friend or teacher for help. Be brave, even when it's hard. Tom's story shows us that small steps lead to big results. You're on your own journey, and you're doing great. Before we move on, let's practice speaking. Say this. I learned to be brave from Tom. Say it out loud. I learned to be brave from Tom. Good. Now think about what you learned from his story. Pause the video and say this. I learned. Finish the sentence with your own idea. For example, I learned to practice every day. Or, I learned to ask for help. You can write it in the comments too. I'd love to hear what inspires you. Tom's story is full of lessons, and you're part of this journey too. In the next part, we'll do some fun speaking practice. We'll use everything we learned from Tom's story to help you speak English better. You'll get to practice new words and tell your own stories. It's going to be exciting. Tom Holland overcame his fears to become a star. You can overcome your fears to speak English with confidence. So, stay with me, friends. We're going to swing into the next part of this adventure soon. Keep learning, keep trying, and let's have fun together. Part 6. English Speaking Practice. Tom Holland's story is amazing. He faced his fears and became a star. Now it's your turn to shine. This part is all about speaking practice. We've learned so much from Tom's journey. We've learned new words and heard an exciting story. Today, you'll use everything we've talked about to practice speaking English. I'll give you fun exercises inspired by Tom. You'll repeat words, tell stories, and even pretend to be a star. It's going to be so much fun. Let's get started and make your English stronger. First, let's review some words we learned. We've talked about 25 words so far. Words like dream, talent, nervous, and courage. These words help us talk about our feelings and goals. Let's practice saying them again. To repeat means to say or do something again. Repeating helps you. Remember, listen to me and repeat after me. Say, I have a dream. Now you say it. I have a dream. Good. Next, say, I practice every day. Say it. I practice every day. Great. Now try. I feel nervous sometimes. Say it. I feel nervous sometimes. Excellent. Let's do 2 more. Say, I have courage. Say it. I have courage. Fantastic. Finally say, I can overcome my fears. Say it. I can overcome my fears. You're doing so well. Repeating is a big part of learning English. When you repeat, you get better at speaking. Tom repeated his dance moves to get good at them. He repeated his lines to act well. You can repeat words to speak English better. Let's try some more. Say, I want to perform on a stage. Say it, I want to perform on a stage. Good. Now say, I face my fears. Say it, I face my fears. Great job. Repeating makes your mouth and brain work together. It helps you feel confident. Keep practicing these words at home. Say them every day, and you'll see progress. Now let's move to storytelling. A story is a description of events, real or imagined. Tom's story was about his life. Now you'll tell a story about your life. I want you to talk about a time you felt nervous. Maybe it was a test at school. Maybe it was meeting new people. Here's how to start. Say, one day I felt nervous because, then finish the sentence. For example, one day I felt nervous because I had to speak English in class. Or, one day I felt nervous because I met a new friend. Pause the video now and try it. Say your story out loud. Use simple sentences. You can say 3 or 4 sentences. For example, one day I felt nervous because I had a big test. I studied a lot. I didn't want to fail, but I did my best and it was okay. Try it now. Telling stories is a great way to practice English. It helps you use new words and make sentences. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Tom made mistakes too, but he kept going. If you want, record your story. To record means to save your voice or video. Use your phone or a computer to record yourself. Then listen to it. You'll hear how you sound. This helps you get better. You can also share your story with a friend or family member. Ask them to listen and help you. Sharing makes learning fun. To share means to tell or give something to others. Tom shared his talent with the world. You can share your English with people you know. Let's do one more exercise. This time, you'll pretend. To pretend means to act like something is true when it isn't. Let's pretend you're auditioning for a movie, just like Tom did. Imagine you're in Hollywood. You're meeting a director. You want to be in a big movie. Here's what to say. Hi, I'm your name, and I'm here to audition. Say it out loud. Hi, I'm your name, and I'm here to audition. For example, Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm here to audition. Good. Now add one more sentence. Say something about yourself. For example, Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm here to audition. I love to act and tell stories. Or, Hi, I'm John, and I'm here to audition. I work hard and have courage. Pause the video and try it now. Say it 2 or 3 times. Pretend you're a star. Pretending is fun, and it helps you practice speaking. When you pretend, you use your imagination. You also practice new words and sentences. Tom pretended to be Spider-Man, and it helped him become a great actor. You can pretend to be anything you want. Maybe you're a teacher, a doctor, or a superhero. Try different sentences. For example, say, Hi, I'm your name, and I'm a teacher. I help students learn English. Or, Hi, I'm your name, and I'm a superhero. I can fly and save people. Have fun with it. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Let's learn some new words from this part. The first word is repeat. To repeat means to say or do something again. We repeat words to learn them. The second word is story. A story is a description of events, real or imagined. You told a story about your life. The third word is pretend. To pretend means to act like something is true when it isn't. We pretended to audition. The fourth word is record. To record means to save your voice or video. You can record your story. The last word is share. To share means to tell or give something to others. You can share your English with friends. Let's practice these words together. Repeat after me. I repeat my words. Say it again. I repeat my words. Good. Now try. I told a story. Say it. I told a story. Great job. Next, say, I pretend to be a star. Repeat. I pretend to be a star. Excellent. Now say, I record my voice. Say it. I record my voice. You're doing so well. Finally say, I share with my friends. Repeat, I share with my friends. Fantastic. These words help us talk about practicing and speaking English. Before we finish, let's do one more speaking practice. Think about a fear you want to overcome. Maybe it's speaking English. Maybe it's something else. Say this. One fear I want to overcome is... Finish the sentence. For example, one fear I want to overcome is speaking English in public. Or, one fear I want to overcome is talking to new people. Pause the video and say it out loud. Then write it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you want to overcome. Tom faced his fears and you can too. This speaking practice is all about helping you grow. You've learned new words. You've told stories. You've pretended to be a star. Keep practicing at home. Repeat words. Tell stories to your friends. Record yourself and listen. Share your progress with others. You're getting better every day, just like Tom got better with practice. In the conclusion, we'll wrap up Tom's story and celebrate your hard work. So stay with me, friends. We're almost done with this adventure, and you're doing amazing. Conclusion. What an amazing journey we've had today. We followed Tom Holland from a shy dancer to a fearless Spider-Man. His story is full of excitement and lessons. He started as a boy with a dream in London. He danced in Billy Elliot and faced big challenges. Then, he moved to Hollywood and auditioned for Spider-Man. He felt nervous, shy, and terrified, but he didn't give up. He practiced, worked with a coach, and faced his fears. Now, he's a global star who inspires people everywhere. We learned 30 new words and practiced speaking English. You've done so much today, and I'm so proud of you. Tom's story shows us that fear is normal. He felt scared, but he kept going. That's what makes him special. You can do the same. Maybe you feel nervous when you speak English. Maybe you worry about mistakes. That's okay. Tom made mistakes too. He laughed, tried again and got better. You're getting better too. Every time you practice, you grow stronger. Every time you speak, you build confidence. You don't need a superhero suit to be brave. You just need to try, like Tom did. His journey teaches us that small steps lead to big success. You're on your own journey, and it's exciting to see. This video was all about learning and having fun. We explored Tom's life, from his early days to his big movies. We learned words like dream, courage, and overcome. We practiced speaking with fun, exercises. You repeated words, told stories, and pretended to be a star. That's how you improve. Keep practicing at home. Say new words every day. Tell stories to your friends. Record yourself and listen. Share your English with others. You're not alone on this journey. I'm here to help you, and so are your friends and family. Together, we can make your English dreams come true. If you loved this video, please hit the like button. It helps me know you enjoyed it. Subscribe to Learn English with Stories 365 and ring the bell. That way, you won't miss our next adventure. We've got more exciting stories coming. Who should we talk about next? Maybe a singer, an actor, or another superhero? Tell me in the comments below. I read every comment, and I love hearing from you. Share your speaking practice too. Did you tell a story? Did you pretend to audition? Let me know. Your stories make this channel special. Before we go, let's think about what we've learned. Tom Holland faced his fears and won. He worked hard, asked for help, and believed in himself. You can do that too. Start small. Practice one word today. Speak one sentence tomorrow. Ask a friend to help you. Be brave, even when it's hard. You're learning English, and that's a big deal. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Tom's story shows us that anything is possible. You're not just learning a language. You're building a skill that can take you anywhere. I believe in you, and I know you can do it. Thanks for watching, friends. This has been an amazing 75 minutes. We've laughed, learned, and practiced together. Keep learning, keep speaking, and keep chasing your dreams. I'll see you soon with another story on Learn English with Stories 365. Who's ready for the next adventure? Tell me below. For now, take a deep breath, smile, and say, I did it. You finished this video, and that's a big win. See you next time, friends. Bye for now.